What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Planet Zoo gameplay. We are back here today in my Phenix Zoo Park. This is my first creation that I'm going in and trying to figure out and make a real life actual zoo the best possible, the most realistic real life zoo that we possibly can do anyway with what we have to work with. So there are a lot of difficulties involved in this. The game is still in beta, so a lot of things aren't really working as well as they should be working. We had 2 patches during this week, but only one of the patches fixed a couple of things that I were having some trouble with and actually made another one actually worse. So I have spent the entire weekend and ever since the last recording trying to figure out well, how to get some bear cubs, because for some odd reason I cannot get my bears to mate no matter what I do. Now I know there's going to be a lot of people offering suggestions such as, well, you need to check their fertility rates, you need to try researching them, and let's see, something else. What would be the other thing? Make sure their welfare is at 66 or above. Well, trust me guys, I know all of this and yet it's still not working. I've researched every level of every bear that I have. I have made sure that the bears are within age, their welfare is 90% or above, their fertility percentage is like 90% or above, yet they would not mate. Or at least they wouldn't until just a little bit ago before I started recording this. I completely exited out of the game. I restarted it to make a recording, and all of a sudden the floodgates open, and now we got a bunch of babies. So, anywho, since the last time you saw me, I have actually restarted the park as well. So I started over to try to get out of debt. I waited and waited and waited, trying to make money. Could not get my park out of debt. So I decided, you know what, let's just take 100 conservation credits and start another zoo. So that's what we did. I took the habitat that is on the workshop that for you guys to download for my grizzlies. There you have it. And I want to thank you all, every single one of you, so much. I appreciate it for going in and upvoting that and making it. It's on the front page of the Steam Workshop. I love that. This is like one of the first things I've ever had to be on the Steam Workshop for longer than a day. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. I added in a couple more things here as well to the last build. So we have this little information shack here, which is actually quite handy. I'm making just as much money on this information shed as we are off ticket prices. And I have updated the ticket prices in the park as well. And here's a tip for you guys. It is a bug. Every single time you restart your park, you lose money in ticket prices. So make sure you guys are checking that and resetting your ticket prices to where you want them every single time you load the park. Because if you've set them and you never looked at them again, they reset back to $3. So just so you guys know. But anyway, yeah, this thing's making me just as much as ticket prices are. So quite handy. People are buying umbrellas. They're buying those adoption packages out of there. It's kind of neat. We added some education boards to the grizzly thing, which tells me how many grizzlies and stuff we have in there. It says 4. I'm not sure why it says 4, because we don't have, unless they were just born. No, we only have the 1 grizzly. Okay. Other than that, not much has changed with the grizzly thing. I made it a little rounder here on these edges, and that's pretty much about it. We are going to go over here. I want to check out a whole another exhibit, though. So as you can see, I'm going uphill right here. I'm using the sloping tool from Planet Coaster. I've mastered that working on Silverwood Park, which is my amusement park I've been working on. I've also got some vandalism going on too. And then I'm going to go over top and show you guys an overhead view first. So this exhibit, I tried to do this one differently than I did the grizzlies. So here we have one that expands under the path on both sides. So we have 2 black bears in here. These are the Formosan black bears, which are apparently are Asian bears. These aren't really North American bears, but I'm trying to do this entire area of the park over here as like a North American kind of area. I was going to call it Grizzly Ridge, but apparently Estan Wolf beat me to the punch, so I don't want to do that because people say, oh, you stole his name. Well, technically, I was stealing it from St. Louis Zoo, so... but yeah, I'm going to come up with another name for this area. I'm thinking like American Adventures or American Wilds or River's Edge or something like that. I don't really know what we're calling it just yet. But We'll probably do something in that general area. So even though these apparently are bears that are specific to Asia, I kind of gave them some North American trees and stuff over here that, or kind of made it look like it's North American anyway. Because the game does have a shortage of North American animals. We don't have any cougars or anything like that. So I'm going to try to get the snow leopards in here though, if I can. But yeah, so just kind of looking around here, like I said, I tried to do something a little different than what we did with the grizzly habitat. So I could have put another waterfall back here, but I decided not to. Instead, I took these trees, which they worked quite well, and kind of stuck them out of the cliffs a little bit here on this one. I did do this though. I did do the same thing I did before with the bear cave, and the entrance into the exhibit for our zookeepers and stuff is inside the bear cave, kind of out of sight, out of mind of our guests. That's the way I was thinking of it. So, yep. All right. So that's the first new exhibit that I have for you to show off. But wait, there's more. For only $9.99 per month for 100 months, you guys also get the next exhibit as well. So we're gonna go over here and go past our information shack, and I want to show you the third bear. So we have 3 bears that we can work with in the beta. We have the grizzlies, we have the black bears, and we have the Himalayan brown bears. And these guys are just beautiful when they're not taking a dump all over this white snow. Anyway, so these are the first bears that I actually have bear cubs. I don't know where they are right now at the moment. Oh, there they are. Look how tiny this little guy is. Look at him. He's so tiny compared to his mama. There's the other one. Oh, look, they're following mama. Ain't that pretty? Look, it's just so precious. He's so tiny. This took me, I don't know how many hours to finally get a brown bear. I don't even know what's going on. I can't seem to get any of my animals to mate. It didn't even happen until I just restarted the game completely, and then finally it started happening. So I don't know what's going on, but we finally got them to mate. So these are the brown bears here, the Himalayan brown bears. Now for this exhibit, I also tried to do something a little different as well. Yes, I did go with the waterfalls again, but I went with the triple waterfall kind of thing here with a pond down here. Also, since it's a snow, I figured it was kind of different enough that, you know, it wouldn't really match that one. I'm going to try to put this one on the workshop too. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this one as much as you did the grizzlies. And yeah, this is looking quite good. For something a little different over here, I went with the scratching post or the back rub posting thing here. They really seem to like this. It's really cute to watch them use it. Wish we could catch one using it right now. But anyway, yeah. So again, just trying to make it slightly different than what we did have. So I've got this waterfall. The main waterfall falls down here, splits, goes over here, goes down to these two, where it falls down into this water where our bears can go down here and swim at. This thing does use a lot of coolers. So I'm beginning to think maybe the coolers and the electricity and stuff running these things is what's costing me. Probably also the food and stuff that these big animals eat, because I am, once again, somewhere around 100,000 in debt. So I don't know if I'm going to get out of debt on this or not. I really don't. I don't know what the deal is. I've got friends who are playing this who are doing quite well money-wise, and with 4 exhibits, I should be doing really well as well, as off donations and everything, and yet I'm even running the bare minimum staff, if you catch my drift there. So I'm literally only running like as many staff members as I absolutely positively have to have, and that's it. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna Control Shift and G this though real quick. Oh yeah, for those who have never played Planet Coaster or didn't know the shortcut, Control Shift and G will take away the UI, so you can capture your footage and stuff just like this. Also, the game does use a controller, just like Planet Coaster does as well, which is what I'm using to film my footage with here. So, we're going to move on to the very last new exhibit that I have in my zoo here. We have the timber wolves. That's right, these are just precious little animals. I'm not a big dog person, but these wolves are just precious. I've got a bunch of wolf cubs in here too, so we got one of them sleeping right here. Where are my wolf cubs? Oh, my wolf cubs are no longer wolf cubs. All right, they are full-grown wolves. Excellent. All right, that means I can put them on the up on the trade market. So, oh, cool. I caught one playing with the box. Oh, tell me that's not cute. Oh, he just ripped it to shreds. He didn't like it on top of his head. So this is my half-baked Pride Rock. I could have made a better Pride Rock, but I actually wasn't even trying to make Pride Rock. I was just trying to make a heel and trying to do something different right here. So the idea of this one is it's kind of like a lakeside, where we've got the lake that kind of comes up to the corner over here in this kind of Canadian area here. And then we've got this hill over here where the wolves can stay and spot their prey and stuff for their hunting grounds. And I tried to make these walk-up steps over here out of rocks for our wolves to go up. I've not actually seen them use it yet. Apparently they can, but I've not actually seen them use it yet. I also put in 2 caves. We have one over there, which you guys saw a second ago, and then one back here. So again, same thing, behind the scenes. This is where the zookeeper's entrance is, and so forth and so forth. All right, so that is going to be it from here at Phenix Zoo, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed a look at what my creations here have been. We're going to move on from here, and we're going to go into the snow leopards next, and then from there into a jungle type of area with our, probably try to put some chimpanzees or monkeys or whatever we have in this, some tigers, kind of go from there and into that. And then we are going to go into a safari area on the other side of the park, which is where the big animals are going to be. The giraffes, the elephants, the rhinos, the hippos, all of that stuff is going to be over in there. So that's my general plan. It should work out fine as long as I have enough time to do it and if I can get out of this debt that I'm in order to actually build it. Oh, yeah, there is one more thing I wanted to show you here. So as you guys know, there is a backstage area that is behind these where you can get into all the different cages and stuff. So I have it right here, and you will see actually my janitor lady going in there. So they don't actually go through the doors and open them, but it's still for the effect and the look. I like this. So it's a concrete wall with the steel doors in it that go back into this, and then back in here we have the water pumps, the cage entrances, the habitat entrances, and all of our buildings and stuff that we need back here, away from the prying eyes of our visitors, because the visitors do not like that. And that's something I really think is kind of neat for this game too. It's something a Parkitect does, and I really like the fact that they put it in Planet Zoo. So, but that is going to be it from here at Phenix Zoo, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, make sure you give this a thumbs up. If you want to see any of these exhibits that I've shown off today on the workshop, let me know in the comments below which ones you would like. I'll probably place the brown bear exhibit up next. I don't know if I'll do the timber wolf. I may not. I don't know yet. So the timber wolf's not that fantastic. So anywho, thanks again so much, guys. I'm out of here. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I will see you later with another video from Planet Zoo Beta. What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button down below and click on the bell to stay on top of all my new videos and live streaming events here on YouTube. I also want to give a huge shout out to all the names you see on the right for their support through donations, Patreon, and through Twitch subs. If you would like to join their ranks and you are able, you can do so by clicking on any of those links in the video description down below. No worries though, if you don't like giving away money like that, you can still support the channel by purchasing games or anything through Greenman Gaming, through Humble Bundle, or through Amazon by clicking on my links and making your purchase. A little bit of that goes towards me to support the channel. If you still can't get enough of me, you can always check me out live on twitch.tv and stay up to date with me on Twitter as well. Now that's going to be it, but I can't say thank you enough for all your support here on the channel. Wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you later.